Ahoy there, Legion! It's the weekend after a Devstream, so you know we got a recap and review for ya. Console Squad. Update 18.3 was sent to CERT late Friday. You might get access to everything this week. This does not include the new Trinity skin, but everything before it, namely the exclusive Nezha Warframe and Rapier you might have been waiting for. PC Tenno. Formerly Project Sinister, Shadow Debt is starting today. It was supposed to be out before Christmas, but got delayed. With the name and subject matter, I predict Alad's up to some tricks, but it is said we will have a new persistent VIP enemy system and community goal. So that sounds like no matter what, in-game or out, someone's gonna be ticked off. Folks are still itching to know what's going on with Umbras. DE has a plan in the works involving story with some presentation, but folks are getting impatient, so they were thinking of just throwing them out there and be done with it. A short time later, chat got Steve to check his Twitter, as folks were writing him expressing their suggestion to instead have them wait and release it with their original goals in mind, and not to cave to the impatient folks. Fairly self-serving those supposed tweets were, as he never showed them on screen. Luckily, I was able to procure and verify this one, as it's actually what I sent him just a few minutes before he checked it, so he could have been reading mine live on stream. They are aiming to have all Warframes have deluxe skins, and Banshee might be next. They also showed Zephyr's planned one, and it looks like she's turned into demon spawn. Hooved feet, dragon wings, and horns coming out of her head. Kind of alluring, yet scary at the same time. Syndicate melee weapons were talked about, but instead of using the more popular weapons and buffing them even more, they're aiming to use some of the lesser used melee weapons, which is nice to hear some of the not so popular ones getting some love. If you've had the darndest time trying to get that recent Vulpine mask or any other stance for that matter, DE is in the works of making it easier in the future. On stream they offered 3 potential ideas they've been mulling over. 1. You go into a mission equipped only with that melee weapon, and with each kill you earn with it, the drop percentage will increase during that mission. 2. A neutral mod purchased from syndicates that increases odds of the stance dropping for that weapon. 3. Special missions of higher difficulty designed to give the stance as a mission reward. I prefer the first option myself. What do y'all think about it, Legion? Which one would you choose? Atlas and Equinox are finally getting their augment mods added. For Atlas, his Tectonics option is going to allow him to create up to 3 walls, but no longer will any of them turn into a rolling bowling ball. His Petrifying Gaze now increases item drop chance of stoned enemies, and his ultimate will have 1 giant rumbler with increased stats instead of 2. For Equinox, Metamorphosis will spawn your other half like a specter for 16 seconds, dealing about half your normal damage. Since it has no real downside other than taking up a mod slot, I likes it the most. For Rest of Rage, enemies killed with the effect on them will spread the ability to other enemies in range. And Pacify will take damage done to allies and create a slowing aura to enemies, while Provoke will take damage done to enemies and increase allied power strength. As for our lightning round of information, you actually got a lightning sound effect set up for that.
What? Did I do this wrong now too?
No, I'm just surprised. There's yet another new ship design on the way, quite similar to the Millennium Falcon. I'm calling it the Gallium Falcon at the moment. The next Prime will be released sometime in February. It's likely Saren, but they didn't say. A new Corpus aesthetic armor we can wear will be available, along with a new dual handgun you can bring together to fire like Final Flash or something. They have worked on some new lighting changes. I said lighting changes, not lightning. Dude!
What?
Are you still upset about that whole ice cream thing a few months back?
No.
So the new lighting changes are going to make our frames and levels look subtly better, with some higher tech that is more efficient and will actually be less taxing than the original, so it's both a visual and performance buff. Mag and Volt are both up for a review. They'd like them to be close to Excalibur, as all 3 are starter frames, and right now there's no real contest due to Excal's rework. Finally, when in groups, we'll be able to see our teammate ships floating along outside the windshield, and even have them join us on our Lisette. No ETA, of course, but still cool to hear. All in all, this was a much, much better stream than 66. They even hinted at killing off Baro Katir, but I don't think we'll be that lucky. DE's current development speed is back on track, which is the best news of all, and I hope they are able to maintain it for the rest of the year and beyond. Again, PC Tenno, you got an event kicking off right about now, so enjoy that. As always, thank you for watching, and catch you next time, Legion. Take care.